G'day gang! Whoa, Daddy, how you going? We're back in the Final Fantasy 14. I am like a smidgen away from leveling up, so we're gonna actually go out there into the cold. Into the coldness. Look at what, no. I'm gonna go and take something on. Don't know how, what are we at? 302513, what do you reckon, Ice Sprite? You gonna get me there? You gonna take me there? Are we gonna qualify? Might take a couple mobs, but hopefully we get there, we can go and start the next part of the main quest. 359, okay, so maybe a couple more. What about this big fella? What about this snowstorm Gubu? He's been causing all sorts of trouble. Surely he would give a little bit more XP than that Ice Sprite. A little bit more, a little bit, not much though. We're on a bit of a chain bonus here, so I should find something else to take down. 303, 279, maybe 3 more? 2 or 3 more? I guess I'll just fight progressively as we inch our way closer to where the main quest is. Okay. slowly getting there. Slowly getting there, but we'll get there, Gubu. You've been seeing things about my mother again, haven't you? That's it. It's revenge. I heard you. Laying the beat down. Give me that good XP. Oh, come on. It said 900, I think. But for sure that was the one. Oh, oh man, it's like a snail. It's inching closer. Snail pace. Actually, that's interesting. How do you keep... Oh, there we go. Just talking about shafts. What? Number 4. What? Excuse me? What? Yeah, so alright. Interesting how the experience works. Well, how's that chain thing work? Is it because... Is it like you gotta take out 2 similar mobs? I didn't do that though. I took out like an Ice Sprite, I took out a Gubu, and then I got the chain. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Thought it was just like taking out mobs one after another. Alright, now we are officially ready for the next questie. We've done it, folks. We've done it. Oh, whoops. Don't want to get rid of that. So we'll head back to that area. Huh. Influencing Inquisitors. Bird's eye view. Oh, I have a new, what's-it-ma-call-it? Hunter thingamajig. Ranger thingamajig. Right? Bird's eye view. Okay. I'll have to check that out after. Oh, the leaves are open to us as well. The levees are open. Don't think I've quite figured out how to pronounce that still. Hey, Sid! Sid is concerned about Inquisitor Guillaume. Before we can persuade Lord Drillamont to help us, it seems we must convince Inquisitor Guillaume that we are not his enemy. But just how might we go about doing that? We know less and less about the good Inquisitor, despite him being such a prominent figure in Coethus. Perhaps we should learn more by speaking with the people of White Brim Front. Share your findings with Alphanaud in the square. I'm sure he can formulate a strategy from there. Yeah. Alright, question the people of White Brim Front. Including somebody here? No? No? It's outside, perhaps? Maybe it's down below. Aha! Joel out. Inquisitor Guillaume? Oh yes, of course I know of him. Alas, I have not seen him since the day he came to White Brim Front several moons ago. My memory is somewhat muddled, but I recall that a blizzard nearly buried us in the snow that day, and I had the ill fortune of being assigned to the Night's Watch. While the stronghold slept, we walked the walls and patrolled the exterior in a darkness black as pitch. My route took me outside the eastern gate at one point, where I caught sight of a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city. Thinking it was a wayward traveler, I cried out and gave chase, but slipped and took a terrible fall. When I woke, it was days later in this very bed, where I have lain recuperating from my injuries ever since. I tried to rescue him, but in the end Inquisitor Guillaume rescued me, carrying my unconscious body to the gates. I owe him my life, sir, and I hope to one day repay his kindness. Right. Nobody has a problem with a big old chocobo just staring him down. Just a standard day. Alright, Patrick. Under Inquisitor Guillaume's... Guillaume? What do you reckon? Guillaume's watchful gaze, unprecedented numbers of heretics have been unmasked and brought to justice. They say goes days without sleep, so great is his devotion. Blessed are we to have such a goodly righteous man to protect us. So there's another... maybe... It must be underneath. Sorry, mate. Inquisitor Guillaume, I haven't the foggiest of whom you speak, unbeliever. Aye, we have learned of your deeds at Witch Drop. I will not be party to whatever dastardly schemes you hatched against the Inquisitor. Away with you! It's like that, is it? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Sorry. I'm sorry. Like I said a few times, there's words, there's names I've never heard of before. It's tough to just, off the bat, try to figure them out. Halsterfort. The Holy See has decreed that the Inquisitors are the arbiters of Halloween's will. They are to be afforded every courtesy and the utmost respect. Right. Well, that's what they've got to say. Let's go speak to Alphinaud. Alphinaud. In case you have yet to notice, my attire is ill-suited to this climate. I realized it soon after our arrival, but paid it no mind, as I had hoped we might find the Enterprise far faster. Indeed, we've wasted far too much time meddling in the local affairs. Never mind. Our journey is almost at an end. All that remains is to deal with this irksome Inquisitor. Sid tells me you have been busy making inquiries, yes? It should come as no surprise that he is held in high regard. Even so, I am beginning to suspect he has other reasons for hindering us now. Let us more closely review the testimonials you obtained, Dan. Mayhap they will provide insight into the Inquisitor's motivations. Mayhap it'll give me some pants. Strength, dexterity, comparison. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well. Let's get those on. I think it's just a belt, not pants, unfortunately, but we're getting closer. We're getting closer to the goal of attaining pants. It's really out there, isn't it? Alfin. Alfinold appears to be in deep thought. Something troubles me about the Wounded Knight's account. He claims he fell chasing a figure in the darkness that he saw outside the eastern gate, yes? But the main road leads to the southwestern gate. Since we have arrived in Whitebrim Front, I've seen no travelers arrive by the eastern gate. Moreover, he said he glimpsed a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which would imply that the Inquisitor came from the north of the eastern gate, not south. But it cannot be so. That way lies naught but a deep chasm. Chasm. Assuming Sir Joel Out is not misremembering, the Inquisitor's behavior that night makes absolutely no sense, at least to me. Mayhap retracing his steps will shed light on this mystery. Mayhaps it will. Mayhaps it will. Alright, where are we going? Over this way? Over this way. Over this way. Yes. Down into the chasm. The chasm of insanity. The chasm-o-chasms. Alright, so how do I get down there without breaking all my necks? Mine and Baz's. Wait, that is a chasm. It doesn't look... Hang on, what's around here? Oh, right, okay. Well, if we go out that gate... Although I might be able to drop down here without destroying myself. Oh, come on, Final Fantasy XIV, don't be like that. I could make it. Final Fantasy XIV is like, no, you will break your neck. Alright, fine. So we go out the other side, then come around the bend. Around that way. Let me make the mistake, Final Fantasy XIV. It'll be fine. I promise you, I'll be right. Won't even be an issue. But it is not proper. It is not the way. I will make it the way. No, you won't. That's true. Because I can't. You stuffed me up, Final Fantasy XIV. You messed me up. Alright, anyway. Down we go. Folks, if you're enjoying this series, do me a favor and hit the like button. It's nice to see so many people viewing, but it would be really great if you could just do me a favor and just hit that button. It certainly helps the future of the series and allows for more people to see it. It's all algorithm stuff, you see. It's that algorithm. Oh! Alright. Snow Mound. Let's see. There begins to crackle with ethereal energies. Oh, there's plasmoids everywhere. Going down, plasmoid. One more. One more. Done. It's the corpse of an Inquisitor. What? Show the bloody encyclical. You find a bloody encyclical on the corpse, which suggests that the man was a newly appointed Inquisitor. Present the document to Alphinaud and see what he makes of it. Sir Jorlaut, the injured knight currently recuperating in the infirmary, previously told you the night when Inquisitor Guilherme first arrived. When you relayed this account to Alphinaud, he found several questionable details which he cannot reconcile. He asks that you retrace the path the Inquisitor is said to have taken that night and see if it sheds any light on this mystery. Your investigation leads you to a frozen corpse in the chasm, which bears a striking resemblance to Inquisitor Guilherme. If you inspect the body, perhaps you will find some clue to his identity. The plot thickens. Alphinaud has some information for you. You found something, didn't you? Well, don't keep me waiting in suspense. Let's see it. The scroll contains what appears to be an official papal appointment to the position of Inquisitor. Given the contents of this encyclical, I believe you have just made the acquaintance of the real Inquisitor Guilherme. Newly come to Gothas and murdered on the day of his arrival. Yes, it would have been a simple thing to assume his identity, for even if he were to behave oddly, who would dare question the wisdom of a papal appointment? papal appointment. Still, while this is incontrovertible proof that the Inquisitor is an impostor, we have yet to discern his true identity, or why he has decided to oppose us. We must proceed quickly, Dan, before he learns that his deception has been discovered. Alphinaud is determined to discover Inquisitor Guilherme's true identity. Me too. Since Lord Drillamont has already been turned against us, I fear that this encyclical alone will not serve to convince him of our claims. But what might persuade a man so quick to disregard the endorsements of two high houses? The cook did say that the Lord listens to and respects the opinions of his knights. If a certain knight were to provide testimony that supports our claim, yes, mayhap that this is the only way left to us. Confront Sir Jorlaut with the evidence you discovered and see if it helps him to recall the truth of the night. As a man of faith, he may find it difficult to cope with such a horrifying revelation. Nevertheless, we must do everything within our power to secure the Enterprise. I'm on it. Leave it to me. Where's Bazza? He's going to be very convincing. Now peck your eyes out. Oh, you have returned. Is there something else you wanted to ask? You tell me. Look at this. The Inquisitor is an impostor. Don't be preposterous. That could not possibly be true. He is a paragon of virtue, a dedicated servant of the Fury. You would have me believe that is all a lie? If you are so certain that your ludicrous story is true, then go and speak with Sir Prunilla. She was at the Eastern Gate that night, and she helped the Inquisitor carry me here. But I will never speak against the man who saved my life. Prunilla, eh? Where are you, Prunilla? Where is she? is she? Oh, she's down and under. Okay. Oh no, she's right here. You! I do not believe I know you, sir. Pray move along and trouble me no more. Check this out. Are you in the habit of handing bloody documents to strangers? Why would you show me such a dreadful thing? I know naught of it. Naught at all. I slashed out you. Yeah, I slashed out you. You know, don't you? Fury, take me, I prayed this day would come. When Sir Jarlaud gave chase, I followed close behind. He didn't fall. One of those Dravanian abominations lashed out at him, nearly killed him right there and then. I drew my sword and rushed to his side, straining to see the enemy. But what came from the dark was not a beast, but a voice. He knew things about me, about my family, secrets I had never told another. He said that if I kept his confidence, Sir Jarlaud and I would be spared. But if I defied him, everyone I loved would suffer unimaginable horrors before they died. When at last I agreed to his terms, the man came forward. His robes marked him as an Inquisitor, but I knew him to be false. Together we carried Sir Jarlaud to the infirmary, and on his first night at the White Brim front, Inquisitor Guilherme was heralded as a hero. Soon after came the accusations. Countless men and women of good moral standing seized whilst in possession of draconian rosaries. As I feared, he was condemning the innocent to death. I wanted to confess to Lord Drillamont, wanted to put an end to the madness, but then I would remember the Inquisitor's threats, and so I did nothing. Until Lord Francel was accused. Some time ago I followed the Inquisitor and found that he kept draconian rosaries in the chest hidden southeast of the White Brim front. So I took several from his chest and planted them in shipments bound for Skyfire locks. As I hoped, they were discovered and considered evidence of a conspiracy against House Helionate, thus exonerating Lord Francel and casting doubts on the other recent trials. And that is the entire truth, I swear. Heloni, forgive me for not acting sooner. Search the southeast of the White Brim front. Snowmount. Suspicious box. Present your findings to Drillamonte. Drillamont. The chest is filled with draconian rosaries, which Inquisitor Guilherme has doubtless used to condemn countless innocent Ishgardians to death. Having obtained incontrovertible proof that the Inquisitor is in fact a heretic, you can now approach Lord Drillamont and convince him of the truth. Although you have discovered proof that Inquisitor Guilherme is an impostor, Avenard wishes to determine his true identity before speaking with Lord Drillamont. Okay. Sir Prunilla claims to know nothing of the bloody Insiglior, but her nervous fidgeting suggests otherwise. Sir Prunilla confesses that she knew of Inquisitor Guilherme's true identity, but was unable to reveal the truth of fear for her loved ones. Let's go deliver. Present the findings. Why do you persist in this folly? I will not grant you earthly access to the stone vigil. Do not make me repeat myself. You look at this, and you look at this, and now we talk. There had better be a very good explanation for why you're carrying these rosaries, and where did you find this papal encyclical? Oh, Fury take me, the Inquisitor is a heretic? Never before have I heard such an unbelievable tale. But this evidence and your testimony could have no other explanation. I've misjudged you and your friends, Dan, and for that, I deeply apologize. I will permit you to enter the outpost, but first, I must needs beg your assistance. Help me and the knights bring this infernal impostor to justice. Oh, if you could just give me some pants, I'll do it, mate. I will do it. That's all it would take. Oh, what am I talking about? Of course I gotta do it. I leave you guys hanging. Let's do it. Lord Drillamon requires your assistance in bringing the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Guilherme to justice. That thrice-damned heretic has murdered countless innocents and made a mockery of our laws. Hells take him and his Dravanian allies. I am told he makes for Snowcloak even now, intending to pass judgment upon yet another poor soul whom he has branded heretic. If we hurry, there may still be time to prevent further tragedy. Lend me your strength, Dan. Together, let us put an end to this impostor's heresy once and for all. Let's do it. Together. Drillamont? Hey. You coming or... It's gonna be one of those quests, is it? All talk, no action. Or, he makes us ride all the way out there and he just magically appears. Using his secret teleports. Could have shared it with us, but nah, had to keep it to himself. Has our pants situation improved? I don't think it has. I think it's gotten worse. Yep. You see, the gear they hand you is like they went to on a little holiday out on the beach and they got some nice gear and they're like, oh, it's pretty cold back here. I better get some stuff for the cooler climates. What do we do with this stuff? Ah, just give it to random adventurers in payment as a payment for going and doing all our, all the duties that we should be performing. Ah, brilliant. Brilliant. Oh, I can't. Can I? Oh, right, I can't go that way. Can we go the other way? I knew that. But of course. Not that way. That way, yeah, that's the way. Alright. For justice, for great justice. Oh, the heretic of monarchs. I wonder if he's made his way into that dungeon there. Cheeky fellow. Lord Drillamon has asked you to come to him to Snowcloak where the heretic is masquerading. Right, okay. So I think this is leading us to the dungeon. Right? Snowcloak the dungeon. Which means we need to look at... the duty finder. Oh, maybe I gotta unlock it first. Alright, anyway. I gotta get through this? Okay. A lot of crocs around. Straight shots ready. Alright, croc down. Good to have you with us, sir. When Lord Drillamont arrives, we are to confront the Inquisitor. If he refuses to go quietly, we will need to use force. Are you prepared for that eventuality? Duty calls the battle. Commence a battle for the heretic among us. Let's do it. If you are above the maximum level, you'll be synced as follows. Okay, will I be synced up? I hope so. You needn't tremble so, my child. The righteous shall enjoy everlasting peace in Haloni's halls. Only the wicked. But why? Why must I die? By all that is holy, I swear to you that I never questioned the teachings of Haloni. Inquisitor, release the maid and come with us. My Lord Drilmont, what is the meaning of this interruption? You are aware that I am at present conducting an interrogation, are you not? Silence, villain! I named thee heretic, murderer of Inquisitor Guilherme and countless innocents. You are a traitor to Ishgard, to your own kith and kin. Your sins are beyond measure, beyond redemption. Ah, grave allegations indeed. But you'll find your logic is flawed. How can I betray that which I owe no allegiance? No, Lord Drillamont, my conscience is quite clear, I assure you. I wonder, can you say the same? You whose hands are black with the blood of those whose only sin was to question our nation's crazed crusade? You speak to me of Ishgardian innocence. Ha! All are complicit in these crimes, for all live in their lives by the Archbishop's lies. But I know you will not hear me, deafened by dogma as you are. If you desire retribution, Lord Drillamont, then come. Let us see how Ishgardian steel fares against Travanian fang and claw. Oh, Guilherme. Let's get him. Show the heretic no mercy. He must pay for the innocent blood he has spilled. Ignorant swine, soon you will know the futility of your faith. Oh, I got no buzzer. I haven't got my friend. Oh, Wormhound's incoming. Oh, on the side. That knight seems to be doing alright with him, but he's also losing a fair amount of health. Ah! Not by a god-stabbed heretic! Oh no, the knight's down. Oh, he's gone. Guilherme's at 50%. No, maybe about 60%. Do you see, heretic? You and your allies are no match for the might of Ishgard. How wrong you are, Ishgardian. I have been blessed with power far beyond. Come, my brothers, grant me strength to smite our enemies. Uh-oh. Oh, what? No, 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 no! I am reborn! Guys, can you tank him, please? Or at least let me call my buzzer. Don't think they're gonna let me. Just got to get as many shots. A dragon stands before you, yet you still do not flee. Your magics have no power over me, heretic. Killer enemies on me. Get this wyvern down. Almost there. Alright, back to the main prize. Come on. More DPS. No! No, it cannot be! Drillamont! Take him down! He's almost down. He's almost down. Yeah! Duty complete. My glamour's dispelled. Your plans lie in ruin, heretic. Choose your words wisely, for they will be your last. You may not recall the many Ishgardians I have sentenced, but the families of the dead will never forget. Blood has been repaid with blood, and for that I am content. My only regret is that you yet live. But your end is nigh, foreigner. The dragons within the stone vigil will rend you asunder, and when you are dead, White Brim Front shall fall. Defiant to the last? Leave the body for the crows? His ilk deserves naught better. Dan, I must apologize for involving you in this sordid business. You should never have been asked to intervene in Ishgardian affairs of state. Rest assured, I have not forgotten the matter which first brought you into our midst. It is past time you were reunited with your airship. But this is not the place to discuss such matters. Pray visit me at White Brim Front, and bring your associates. Oh, straight to a fight. Guys couldn't have helped me out clearing this out, could you? Oh, we're about halfway through level 40 as well. That's good. Yeah, I actually thought we were going to have to do a dungeon to get that part done, but I guess there's a dungeon still somewhere over here. Maybe up top, I don't know. Let's see a dungeon entrance there. Brilliant. Alright, let's return. Oh no, let's return. Let's use teleport. That's going to take me to Camp Dragonhead. Can I not go to White... Oh, I can't go to White Brim, can I? Wasn't there... No, there wasn't one there, that's right. Okay. Oh, let's just ride out. Wonder where the dungeon entrance is. Oh, it could be a... No, that's going somewhere else. Don't know. I don't know. Defiant to the last, the nameless heretic rejoices in the vengeance he wreaked, predicting that with his dying breath, that you will meet your end at the stone, in the stone vigil. Return to White Brim Front and inform Alphenard of the impostor's demise. Where have you been, Dan? Oh, the false Inquisitor has been slain, was he? Ah, yes, well, his was a tale always like to end in bloodshed. Though you have overcome the latest in a long line of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you not to revel in your victory just yet. We can celebrate once we have secured the Enterprise.